Go. Hey everyone, it's me, Ingrid, and this is Aseye, and so right now we're actually working on our reader's activity response. This is the actual book that we have been reading.
School for
the
Magically Minded.
For the Magically Minded, and it's by Sage Blackwood. It's a really neat book, and it's about, what would you like to say it's about?
Well, it's about how this girl named Chantel, she finds out that her principal and all the sorcerers are missing. So they're stuck with Miss Worthel, and they go, "How am I gonna venture to find it?" But right now, we're on how Miss Elcott's missing, and they're stuck with Miss Worthel. So I don't know how sometimes they could escape or something.
Okay, so it's filled with a lot of magical events. Really, really interesting and very cute. Right now we're working, like I was mentioning, on a couple of reader response activities. Aseye had just finished an activity where she was writing a letter to the main character. And who's the main character?
Chantel.
Chantel. Yeah. So that's her letter, which she will read to all of you in a couple of minutes. But first we're going to start one of these activities, which is this one, the cube. This is the reader response cube. And then we'll move on to the book chats. But with the reader response cube, I also had converted it into a dice so that I can use the dice for the book chat. I had forgotten my dice at home, so I apologize about that. But still, this is really neat since it's 3D and it's also a cube. I was able to just label the numbers on it, and we'll use that afterwards for that. So first is first, we'll start with the book chats. And I am just going to go ahead and I'll start this and I'll throw it.
Okay.
And we both can participate, I guess. You can say we can take turns. So I'll throw it first, and you'll answer one of the whatever's labeled on the side, and then when you throw it, I will
answer.
Yeah. Okay?
Okay.
So here we go. Wish us luck.
Wish me luck.
Okay, it landed on something worth repeating. What is something worth repeating in the book?
That Miss Elcott's gone.
Yeah, Miss Ellicott is gone. And that's
their sorcerer.
That's a big thing because she is like the mastermind behind the school, like the big principal, right? Director, I want to say. And so it's a big deal that she's missing. The whole point is, well, where did she go? All right, so now it's your turn.
Yeah.
I'll do my best to answer. The big picture. The big picture. Do you want to help me out with that? What do you think is the big picture of the story?
Like in the front cover where they put Miss Chantel leading the kids to try to find Ellicott or something.
So the big picture for you would be that she's like the pack leader, you would say, Chantel?
Yeah, like leading them to find Miss Ellicott.
Yeah. The big picture for me would also be, I would say that Chantel is the main character for the reason that she happens to be a very special character. A very special character in which she's a little rebellious. That's the bigger picture. but that in the end, she winds up being the one in charge to try to find Miss
Ellicott.
Miss Ellicott, yes. So I would say that's the big picture. And of course, it could probably be many other things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and flip this cube again. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. It landed on
Wows. So let's
wows.
see.
Okay, so what was a wow in the story for you?
Well, like when Miss Chantel, Chantel was a baby, her basket said the chosen one.
Okay, so Aseye is referring back to the beginning of the book where, if you don't know the story, Chantel is, I guess, adopted into the school. Her basket was laid in front of the school, and Miss Ellicott was in charge to take care of her. And in her little card was,
She's the chosen one or something.
yeah, she had a message, and it said that she was basically the chosen one. And so, yeah, so we all know that she has some sort of magical power. So far, what kind of magical power have you noticed from her?
Noticed.
What can she do?
She can turn an apple into something else.
Okay.
The power of a magical wand.
Also, I remember reading that she had visions too, right?
Visions?
So she had some sort of visions.
She could see
She could see things.
from the past.
Yeah, and it seemed like she was scaring Miss Ellicott when she was talking about some sort of dream in one of the chapters. So that's okay. Now it's your turn.
Wow!
Ah, okay. Then flip it again.
My personal connection.
Okay, my personal connection. My personal connection to the story. Well, how about you? Let's start with you. What's your personal connection to the story?
Let me think.
Yeah, I gotta think about this one too.
I like magic, like Chantel. I think she likes the magic, and I like magic, but I still get to magic.
Your personal connection. I feel that I have a connection with her because even though she's a little bit rebellious, right? She's a little wild from her group. I feel that she's not rebellious because she wants to be. I think she's rebellious because she is not really taken into consideration, or they just kind of push her to the side, kind of thing. Do you feel the same way for Chantal?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, and I think I could see that. I could see how that can be related into some cases with some of my students in the classroom. All right, we're gonna sit down and say, okay, and I'm gonna flip this one more time, and then we're gonna move on to the next activity. Ready? All right. Wonders. Wonders. Oh, can you see that? Yeah, wonders.
Wonder.
All right, so what do you wonder about in the story?
I wonder how did Miss Ellicott and the other sorcerers just leave like that?
Good. Yeah, I wonder the same thing. It was just kind of strange that all of a sudden somebody came up and now they're gone. Okay, good job. Now we're moving on to our book chat. So once again, I'm using this cube as a dice, and I'm going to flip the cube, and whatever number it lands on, I'm going to look here, and that's the question I'm going to ask you for the book chats. Ready? Or, you know what? You can flip the die, and I will ask you the question. Okay, what number?
4.
All right, number 4 says, what other books have you read that are similar to this book or a movie?
Well, all I remember is it's not really a movie, it's like an episode.
Okay.
Sophia the First.
Sophia the First? Okay,
Like
can
the
you
sister.
tell me how are they similar?
Because there's both there's a sorcerer inside the movie
Mm-hmm.
named I forgot his name, but there's a sorcerer and there's also sorcerers in Miss Ellicott, so both has magic in it.
Okay. All right, good job. Good connection. Go ahead and flip it again. What number?
Yeah. 7? Wait, no, 6.
6. What do you want to say about this book that hasn't been mentioned yet? What would you like our viewers to know about the book that we still haven't mentioned to them?
That Miss Flivers wants Miss Chantel to leave, to be kicked out or something.
Okay. So explain to the viewers who Miss Flivers is.
Miss Flivers is a sorcerer who is the only one who's taken because she doesn't have lots of magic in her, and she has none at all.
I mean, she's the only one who wasn't taken.
Yeah.
So she's the one who stayed behind in the school. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And without Miss Ellicott, she's pretty much useless.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Miss Flivers, as Aseye was saying, she kind of has, I would say, she's a little mean to Chantel, right? But why did you think that she was a little mean to Chantel?
Because she might know a little or two about what happened, but she doesn't want to tell Chantel, and she knows that Chantel really wants to find out.
So Aseye was telling me before that she felt that Miss Flivers was hiding something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of hiding something. What is it? Stay tuned. We're not sure. Okay, we're flipping this one more time, and then we're going to go to your card.
Number 3.
Number 3. What is something that surprised you, and explain why it did?
Something that surprised me was that when Miss Ellicott and all the sorcerers were taken, because I don't get how for 1 second they are here, and then for the next they're just gone in midair from a dead man, maybe like a ghost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought the same, especially so early on. Usually you expect that towards the end. No, this was kind of early. So, and what happened? We don't know. Okay, are you ready to read your letter to Chantel, the main character?
Yes.
Okay, so Aseye would like to share to you what she has written to our main character.
Dear Chantel, I know it must be hard with Miss Worthel, but do you think Miss Worthel is responsible for the missing sorcerers and Miss Ellicott? For example, it said Mrs. Worthel, and when it says Mrs., it means that you're married, so the dead man could be Miss Worthel's husband. So I'm wondering if Worthel knows about it, and she wants to keep everybody busy so no one finds out. Sincerely, Aseye.
Okay, good job. All right. Is there any last thing that you would like to share with our viewers? Do you recommend that they read Miss Ellicott's
Ellicott's
School
School.
for the Magically Minded?
Yes.
Okay. Yes,
Bippity, boppity.
Boo. Okay, and that's all we have for
And-
you. And thank you very much for, she just disappeared. Thank you very much for tuning into our readers response activity session. And hopefully you get a chance to read the book. It's really neat. We had fun with it.
Indeed.
Okay, say goodbye.
Bye bye.